both live in the West Village, and I was hanging out on my stoop one day, like right after I graduated from college. And I was with a friend of mine who actually was a friend of Elettra's as well, and so they were walking by, and then they ended up just hanging out on the stoop with me for like hours and hours, and then I was like, I like you. The thing that I like most about Elettra is her kind of attitude and just her presence. She's very kind of regal, but super casual at the same time, which I think is this like really funny mix.
I think Chris is just kind of a blast to be around. He's very funny and very witty, and I met him before he started his own line, and he was always talking about this, vision of the line, and then I just think it's so amazing that he's 24 and that he launched this big business by himself and that he's making all these amazing pieces. We're not big party animal, like, let's go to this club and that club people. We're much more like, let's meet up and have a long dinner or coffee or maybe a glass of wine at like Santa Bros or something like that. I mean, It's very relaxed and it's never very like...
Because I think also both of us are so busy during the day that when it comes, time to do something else, we're kind of like, let's just sit and stare at each other or something. They're good for your day, and I feel like they're super Elettra
For my
pants.
hungover pants?
Yeah, next morning. I think that women should sort of embrace color in the sense that it's such an easy thing to do. I think when you experiment with color in your wardrobe, it really kind of changes your mood, just like dressing up in a way.
I did the typical New Yorker, like black and beige, and you know what I mean, like very like big colors. But like since I've had more colorful pieces from you, it's also kind of made me appreciate my wardrobe more because it's more unique. Like it looks like a collection of clothes that I've created.
Well, I think I like Facebook because it sort of allows you to get in touch with all of these funny, friends maybe from elementary school or middle school or high school that maybe you've lost touch with. And I think it's also a good way to sort of keep in touch with sort of other designers that you might know or models or editors or something. And it's kind of a casual way to, with that, it's even more casual than email, so.
I heard about this poking thing. I don't really understand how it works, but like, what if there's somebody who finds me that I don't want to talk to, and then they poke me, and then I'm like, I don't want to know this person, but then I see them, and then they're like, oh, you didn't accept my poke, and then like, I don't know how to deal with that kind of confrontation. So rather than get into it, I just decided to like not indulge at all.
The photo booth sort of has a strange story. My partner, Ashley, has a family friend that, gives these really, sort of extravagant gifts. And it was a gift to her for her apartment, but it wouldn't fit into her freight elevator. So while we were working, to start the company, it was just in storage. And then we were like, oh, duh, we have to just put it in the showroom. It'll be so fabulous.